It's not the way they would have liked to have returned. But these Iraqis say their fear of what might happen in Egypt outweighed their worry over safety in Iraq.
I think things accelerated just like this. Nobody was expecting that.
These are not your huddled masses. This is Iraq's middle class. It's professors and engineers and accountants. They're needed here, but almost all want to go back to Egypt as soon as things settle. It started to become worse, says this master's student. All the banks were closed. We couldn't get cash. What's happening in Egypt is sending shockwaves throughout the region. Hardly anyone here would ever have dreamed that what's happening would make Iraq seem stable by comparison. Uday Latif Daoud left in the height of the civil war and was worried about coming back here with his 3-month-old twins.
It was becoming worse day by day, especially a shortage of gasoline and bread. That's why we were afraid events would escalate.
It was the breakdown of law and order that prompted the decision to evacuate citizens, says Iraq's foreign minister. Exactly what so many were fleeing here when they left.
Many of them settled in Egypt because of the security challenges, because of the violence, because of the sectarian killing in the streets of Baghdad and other cities, and the car bombs. Now they are the ones who are seeking safety in their home country.
In the Baghdad cafes, people watch this revolution in the making with fascination. When Iraqis in southern and northern Iraq rose up against Saddam Hussein after the 1991 war, they were shot in the streets. It was more than a decade later that U.S. forces toppled Saddam.
Any authentic nation that enjoys a long civilization would prefer that change comes from within.
Egypt has seen a relatively peaceful uprising, they say, but it's not over yet. Jane Araf, Al Jazeera, Baghdad.